My name's Tina Louise Spalding and I am a trance channel. Hello subscribers. I have been really busy actually recovering from 2 months in Europe, and I really needed to have a little downtime actually, so I've been doing that and finishing a book. So I thought today I would channel Jesus and see what he has to say for our spiritual education today. And for those of you who know me, I will do my usual thing. For those of you who have not seen me before, I take a couple of breaths and Jesus will come through and focus us on something that is important for us to think about today. I'll see you at the end of the session. You are here for a purpose. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and I am here for a purpose too. I am here to help open your hearts. This is the great revolution that must take place now in your society. You have been overly educated into thinking. You have been overly educated into narrow-mindedness and belief in the material as the source of everything that you want. The material is the result of everything that you have thought about and believe in. And that is the truth of the matter. It is the opposite of what you have been told in your education. You have been told that when you get the material goods that you desire, the house, the body, the car, that you will be happy. And it is not so. For those of you that have houses and cars, you know that you can be very, very unhappy with these very magnificent possessions. Now, in my ministry, there was an emphasis on poverty, on lack of material goods. But we want you to know that poverty comes from belief in the material. Poverty comes from obsession about the physical. That is a poverty of thinking because you are not reaping the rewards of your spiritual nature, your true nature. You are a being that has come from spirit down into a very, very limited and physically focused aspect of a most magnificent you that is far greater than you can imagine. And if you stay in this small, physically focused place without an education about spirit, you will lose out. You will be seeking for profound satisfaction in physical things. And this is very, very short-lived, whether it is a sandwich or a drink or a car or a house. These things are not truly who you are. They have become the carrot that is dangled at the end of the stick by the consuming and corporate structures of your society. They consume you. They do not just consume the natural resources of your planet, but they consume you. They use your money and your work to perpetuate the systems of materialism that are destroying your world. Not only are they destroying your world and your weather and your social structures, but they are destroying each of you individually because you keep shopping hoping you'll feel better. You keep eating hoping you will feel better. You keep doing all these things in the hope that this will make you feel better. Why do you do it? Because you've been trained to do it. All of the commercials that you have watched in your life, most of you do not remember the commercials that you have watched as children and teenagers. Thousands and thousands of hours of indoctrination into materialism. And you are living out this training. We are here as a collective. Yes, I am part of a collective because I am not focused on the individual as you are in the separated ego-driven world. I am part of a collective working together to bring awareness and love to your physical plane. That was what I was doing in my physical incarnation, and it is what I am still doing. but I do it with many, many other evolved, ascended, and light-bearing beings. So there are many of us working together to get you to focus on your hearts and your spirits. Your heart is your guidance in the sense that if you feel love for something, that is how you know which direction to go in. The thousands of messages that come to you from your training programs in consumerism will tell you to go in 1,000 directions, buy a car, buy new shoes, go on a holiday, eat this food. Thousands and thousands of messages will come to you, none of which will bring you what you want. If you go to your heart, if you feel your way through your day, you will speak to spirit through that messaging system, because that is how we communicate with you from this side. That is how we help guide you through this feeling body. If it feels good to you when you are sober and when you are in a good space, if it feels good to you, then you are going to be on the right track. But if you are in a low frequency place, you must remember that things like alcohol and television will feel good to you. So you have to be wary of those short-term pleasures that distract you from your general dissatisfaction. You must begin to go deeper below those superficial panaceas into the heart of the matter. What is it that you feel you need? What is it that inspires you? What is it that intrigues you relentlessly, no matter where you are living or how old you are? What is that golden thread of interest that has always been there for you? Most of you are trained out of this, and we offer training sessions through this being in the form of regular transmissions, so that you can begin to come to understand your own mind. Most of you don't understand your own minds, and that the enemy is within. The enemy is not without. The enemy is within the conditioning that you have received as consumers in this society. You are creative, you are loving, you are of spirit, and it is not until you begin to focus on those aspects of yourself that you are going to begin to really thrive, that you are going to begin to really come to love getting up in the morning, because you have things that you feel positive and passionate about. So we encourage you to feel today. How do you feel today? Go into your heart space as you go through the normal routine of your day and ask yourself, how do I feel? Do I feel dead and dull doing this? Or do I feel resentful doing this? Or is this really a joyful part of my life? Begin to pay attention to how you feel. How you feel with the people in your life. Are these people making you inspired? Are they encouraging you? Or are they like a wet blanket putting your fire out? Begin to pay attention to how your experiences are making you feel, and begin to choose those more and more frequently that make you feel good. This is the path to transformation. This is the path to healing. This is the path back home, to feel good. You are meant to feel good. You are meant to feel happy. You are meant to feel passionate about your creative journey on this life. And that is the message for today. Look at those places that you do not enjoy in your life and ask yourself, who taught you to do that? Who trained you into living a life that is not based on your own personal preferences? You have a right to live your own experience. You have a right to be joyful. You have a right to be happy. And all of the old teachings of the church tell you otherwise, but they are not true. They are out of alignment with truth, and you know it because they make you feel guilty or shameful or bad. You do not need to feel guilty or shameful or bad. You have not committed any sins. You have merely stepped into separation, and you have been taught incorrectly and trained incorrectly. We are here to retrain you, to help refocus your mind in the right direction, and to bring love into your day. This may be the only place you get love in your day. And if it is, we ask you to come back time again to these videos and to these teachings and to the books that this being is bringing forth, because these all hold the frequency of love, and that is the answer to all of your problems. We are that one that you know as Jesus, and you will see us again soon. We are working with this being because she is willing, and she is a very, very talented channel who is clear in her ability to transmit information. So if the information that she is transmitting upsets you or makes you angry or enrages you in some way, know that those thoughts that you are having about her and about this message are unloving. They are not true. We will speak to you again soon. Okay, it is June the 5th, I think, a Sunday, and next Saturday we are going to be doing another live streaming event. For those of you that, this is 2016, I should say. For those of you that don't know, we do a regular bi-weekly live streaming session by subscription, and for an hour and a half, I channel Ananda and Jesus live. You can join us in these conversations, and we have a very affordable monthly subscription and an annual subscription. You get access to the library of all the streaming events that we've done so far, which is a lot of teaching, and you get deep discounts on workshop videos that go for sale on my web store. So you get lots of benefits, and it is a wonderful addition to your forgiveness practice. And we are actually having many, many energy upgrades happening. We've got a couple of people actually having Kundalini awakenings as a result of joining us on these live streamings. So you will have a personal energetic shift if you decide to join us. And if not, enjoy the free videos. There's lots of information on here for you to add to your spiritual practice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.